Hello there! I'm really excited today to be talking to you guys about this awesome video that I have had in mind for quite a while now. I have a few products that I want to share with you that I have come across that are literally, they're very similar. If not, they're literally the exact same, except the price. Most of the products that I have are higher end and drugstore products and literally are almost the same. So I'm really glad I came across because it really helped me in the long run. It really helped me save money. I hope some of these products you guys are going to be excited to know that they have a dupe and a cheaper version. And with no further ado, I will introduce you guys to my dupes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next tutorial very soon. Bye! Okay, first off, I'm gonna start with some powders that I have been using for quite a while now. And my first powder that I'm obsessed, my holy grail powder, my everything powder that I already hit pan twice on my second product, would be the Studio Fix by MAC. This is in the shade NC30, and you guys have seen me used in so many of my videos. Like, I've used this so many times, and this is actually my second NC30. And I love how it comes with a spongy, and at the back of it is just so gorgeous. And this product is thebomb.com. The problem is that every time I hit pan, I get sad and I'm like, oh, I have to go buy a new product. But honestly, once I tried this, I was shocked. I'm like, okay, this is the exact same thing as my MAC Studio Fix powder. Like, these two are literally like the exact same things. I mean, obviously it's different. This is yellow tone and this is a little bit more pinky tone. But honestly, they do the exact same things. They're beautiful, they're matte, they're both super blendable, and honestly, sometimes I wear these products and I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one I'm wearing. Now, the next product that I'm going to talk about, I am extremely excited because honestly, it's so famous, and I am talking about the Give Me Sun by MAC. Everybody here on YouTube literally owns one of these, and I saw it and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get that. And then I forgot about it, and then I went into MAC one time and I swatched this and I'm like, oh, this is so gorgeous. And I turn it and guess what it is? It's freaking Give Me Sun by MAC. So I had to get it. I gave in and I purchased it. So I have already been owning this Hard Candy Heat Wave bronzer, and this one is from the drugstore. And as you can see, it's like literally the exact same. I was shocked because my extremely Give Me Sun bronzer, I have been using it for a long time, and a drugstore version of it, at least, it's crazy. Like, now if you put them side by side, you can definitely see there's a huge difference in colors. But once you apply this on the skin, I am not even lying to you, I am not even exaggerating. It is the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing on texture. They blend the same. I was shocked. I felt like I was using my regular Hard Candy. Anyway, so this is about $12, I think, in American dollars, not American dollars, Canadian dollars, I mean. And this is same as the Studio Fix powder, so it's around $40 with tax. This is the exact same thing. Oh my god. Oh. And I'm almost gonna break it. I'm gonna have to spend $40 again. Like I said, honestly, you have to take my word for this. If you wanna save yourself like $30, you go out and you buy the Hard Candy Heat Wave. And if you wanna just try it out, go to MAC and buy it and just try them out. And you're gonna say, fuck this. And you're gonna return this because this is the exact same thing. So hallelujah for that, sisters. Okay, you guys, another product. This is another bronzer. This was the first bronzer I ever, like the first high-end bronzer I ever purchased in my whole life. And this one is the, look how, poor thing, it's so beat up. Honestly, I don't even want to throw it out because it's my first bronzer, you know. I have such a special connection with this. Anyways, this one is the Sephora Maui bronzer, and this one is it's sort of like a shimmery bronze. I went to the drugstore and I just picked up any random bronzer, and you know, when I came in, I tried it and I'm like, this really reminds me of that bronzer from Sephora. And I'm talking to Ticket to Brazil, and this one is by Wet n Wild, and honestly this thing is gorgeous. It's so similar to the Sephora one, but when you put them side by side, you can definitely see that this one is a little bit more darker and shimmery. But the thing is that when you apply them on, they honestly apply on the same way. The next product I have is actually another powder, and this one is a Bare Minerals original powder. And I have to tell you something, guys, this powder is extremely amazingly gorgeous, and honestly this thing is the bomb. However, the price is the bomb too, and crazy expensive, because this is about $35 Canadian. I came across this Physicians Formula mineral powder wear, and they have so many different shades. Like, you can honestly, I used to have a shade just like this, and that's the shade, which is an older one. This is actually a brand new pack. I have quite a few, and I have gone through quite a few. As you can see here, I got quite a few, but honestly, I had a darker one, and that's the one that clicked with this one. And I'm like, oh my god, these are so similar. So they're so similar, and I was shocked because this is like $35, and this, I'm not gonna lie, Physicians Formula, it's really pricey here in Canada, but it's still considered a drugstore product. So this was about, I believe, $15, which is a little bit expensive for a powder, if you would say. And I actually wore them, and I did a try out, and honestly they both work the exact same. Now, my other product that I have to talk about is called Pout, and this is a beautiful pink. It's not this one that I'm wearing. This is a beautiful light pink lipstick, and this one is by Smashbox, and it's all beat up. Oh my god, you guys, this is dying. This needs like a lot of work going on here. This one is the CoverGirl 380 lipstick called Yummy Pink. This one is by the 380 Yummy Pink by CoverGirl, and that's what it looks. When I put those on, I'm like, oh my god, they look the exact same. But side by side, they look a little bit different, because one has a little bit of a purplish or a little bit of an undertone, and on camera it really picks up that undertone. But in real life right now, honestly, they look the exact same. I paid $22 for this, and I paid about actually it was on sale, so it was $6.99 Canadian again, and I know that because I just recently purchased this one. So this is a huge difference, like a huge price difference here. This is Pout by Smashbox, and this is CoverGirl 380 Yummy Pink. Yummy, yummy. To me, this is the closest I have ever come to a dupe. And I am talking about this MAC lipstick right here, and this one is Velvet Teddy. It's a beautiful nude brown, and it really reminds me of the Kylie Jenner fever shit that's going on around here. But honestly, this lipstick is gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my favorite lipsticks ever. This Rimmel London Kate Moss lipstick, and I think it's Kate Moss, I don't know. And oh my god, you guys, I've had this for a while now. Oh my god, look at these things. They literally look the exact same. So these two are really dupes. Like, oh my god, the only difference is that the Kate Moss is picking up a little bit of that shimmery, but it's really not that shimmery, it's just the lighting. And this one is just really, this one is extremely matte. It's just a little bit more matte than that. This is the closest I have ever tried something. Like, wow, honestly, it's shocking, because this is, again, 22 Canadian dollars, and this is, I actually got it on sale too, which was $6.99, so it's a huge price difference. Okay, you guys, so another product that I have is another MAC lipstick, and this one is Please Be by MAC, and this is the beautiful nudish pink shade, and it's actually not mine, it's my sister's. But guess what? I actually had the dupe. I was at her house and I grabbed it by mistake, and it came in my makeup bag because I thought it was mine. But honestly, you guys, again, it's another Rimmel London lipstick, and this one is in the shade 103. They are almost the exact same. And again, the huge difference is the price. MAC lipstick $22, Kate Moss $6.99 if it's on sale. If not, it's about $8 or $9. The next product is by MAC, and this one is a pigment, and it's called Melon. And this is really famous pigment. Lots of people have it here on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it before prior to me mentioning right now in this video. It's BH Cosmetics Party Girl and Looking Good. This pigment right here, I'm like, what the hell? This looks like Melon by MAC. So honestly, you guys, once they're on, see, you can see this one more because of the undertone. The camera is really picking that up more than the other one. But once they're on the lid, you're like, what the hell? Why am I wasting my money on this? Like, honestly, if I knew that this one was gonna be so similar, I would have never purchased Tan or Melon by MAC, because they're the exact same. You know, like, I'm gonna have Melon and Looking Good pigment for the rest of my life because I have so much products and they're both literally the exact same. Now, with the same BH Cosmetic Girls, I actually ordered another pigment. It's called Bring It On. It's one of the same Party City, came out with the same day. I tend to have an eye for the same colors and the warms, and you know, so that's maybe why I'm coming to, I find myself getting the same stuff in different brands. So I got this one from the this one is the pigment Tan, and this one is by MAC, and this pigment came in their Christmas collections in 2014, and I bought this just before I went away. So I actually got this one, and this one is again called Bring It On. It's by Party City, and oh my gosh, you guys, these are the exact same again. So here's a look of the pigments, you guys, so you can really tell how very extremely similar these are. This one is picking up more of my light rather than that one, but once you wet this one you get, or no wait, once you wet that one you get that one, but it's just the camera, it's picking up more of the light. How do I stop it? I really can't, but I'm telling you to take my word for it, because in natural lighting and in real life situation, these pigments are the exact same. Once they're on the lid, there's no way for you to be able to tell which one is which. And honestly, you guys, Looking Good and MAC's pigment and Tan are the exact same. So that's it for the pigments, and that's it for the powders. Now I have a few concealers to talk about. I have the Fit Me concealer, and this one is by Maybelline. And it's funny because I actually purchased the NARS concealer in Clustered, I think it was the shade. And I already had this, which is, it's just funny that I just said that I wish I had the lower end first when I bought the higher end. And I remember that just happened to me a few months ago, that I had the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Well, I actually have a few, so I've gone through like a lot of these babies because they're so awesome. And anyways, I went to Sephora, and then I went to the NARS section, and I picked up the NARS Creamy Concealer, and that was in Clustered, I think, or Custard or something like that. Can't even remember. And that's why I'm not showing you guys, because I ended up returning that. It was like $30, I think. It was so expensive for the exact same amount. And literally when I pulled it out of the tube, I just splashed the concealer. Literally when I pulled it out of the tube, I'm like, okay, that is it. This is the Maybelline. Even the wand, everything, the same application wand, the same product, the same look. Like, they even look, the packaging is like almost identical. Like, I wish I could show you guys. Now, another concealer that I really think you guys are gonna be like, yes, it's the MAC's Pearl Longwear Concealer. And this one I have in the shade NW20 and the shade NW25. And oh my gosh, you guys, everybody raves about this concealer, and it's true. I mean, it's really amazing. I really like it and everything, but it's so tiny, and this is like almost $30. That's ridiculous. Like, for this tiny thing, like, oh my god, it's so small, and you just end up spending so much money on these things. I actually had forgotten how similar this was to my Hard Candy Camouflage Concealer. This one actually also the packaging reminds me of the LA Girl concealer that's going on all over YouTube now. So it's funny because this is the exact same texture. It's as thick and as full coverage, And this one's a bit darker than the one I have, but because I bought it when it was a lot darker. Now I'm really pale because of the winter, but I'm really excited to use this again when I get darker in the summer that's coming up right now. So I'm really excited to use this because I really loved how this was. It's full coverage, literally almost the exact same as this. Even the texture, like I'm telling you, it's crazy, you guys. Like, this is it for part 1, and like I said, thank you for watching. It really will save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and I hope this video really helped you. And I like to share everything that I have so you guys can go out there and save some money. It's all about saving money and finding the similar stuff that is cheaper to the more expensive stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next tutorial. Bye!